Hello YouTubers, my name is Milan and I'm broadcasting now live from Belgrade, Serbia. It's 8 p.m. local time. I'm in Central European time zone, and welcome every one of you who just joined this broadcast. And I enabled chat window next to this video broadcast, so you can type anything you want, use that to interact. And I will make this broadcast for about an hour or so, maybe a little longer if needed. But today I wanted to talk about matchmaking algorithm for home village and builder's base. I'm also going to do daily activity for my village, because I always try to spend some time doing everything to make sure that my upgrading is 100% in process, and I'm just spending troops to gain some resources and stuff like that. So since I just joined this, I will go ahead and attack someone for resources. Hope I get some dark elixir, and that's something I'm aiming to collect to about 10,000, because I want to buy a hero, and that's one of my goals. So before I start talking about this algorithm, and I just want to make this broadcast go for some time, because I want people to join, or just to get recommendations and notifications about this broadcast, and just to make more people join. And also, after this broadcast, I will save this broadcast as video to my YouTube channel, so you can check that out. And you can also comment there whatever you like, and I will gladly try to help and explain whatever you're interested in about this game, or anything you would like to ask me. So let's go ahead and spend these troops. This is not gonna go well. I think this attack, I only can hope if I get some of these resources. I think I got at least gold, but this dragon is clearing all my troops out, and the attack is finished. So I lost some of the trophies, but that's not really important now. And I try to explain to you why it's not such a hurry to get all the trophies right away and maxed out all those numbers. So this is where I'm currently at, about 1250. That's about the point where you wanna get some magical figure, because in this point you will get achievement done for these gems as reward. Lots of them, I think 450. So this is where I am at now, and I'm gonna show you, since I'm in this league, Silver League 1, I'm about lower section of this league. So let's go and find myself here. So here I am. I made 410 attacks and a lot defense won. As you can see, compared to other people in my league, I made substantially more of these attacks. That means I'm a lot active, and shows how people are inactive on this game. And also you can see that people have a lot of trophies even though they don't play a lot. Some people didn't made an attack in this league, and maybe they dropped from a higher league and from gold league and just get to this league and lost these trophies due to the successful attacks on their bases. So I see some people join now, and I'm gonna discuss this algorithm. So the thing you do when you start this game is try to figure out how this gaming work, what to do to make progress and to be successful, and to make sure that you're doing the right, and you're going in the right direction, doing the right things for progress. I have another troop camp, so I'm gonna try now attack once more. So I placed all my troops and hope this worked at least for 50%, but this mortar will just kill my troops now. I don't have archers now, and just these barbarians, they're gonna die now in this attack next. But anyway, I tried at least. At least I got more of these resources that I invested. So that's why I'm doing attacks, to make sure that I get more of these resources. Anyway, I've done my daily activity now, and I can now make a continuous speak about algorithm. When you join this game, at first you get a small base, just a camp. There's this town hall and a camp of army camp and some little structure, and you want to know how best way to progress up. So this is a computer game, so it works by algorithm. It doesn't think by itself, and this algorithm, this game follows that algorithm strictly. So there is some determined way that this game works. I didn't find officially that algorithm, so I don't have a code, and if you don't have a code, all you can try to get is just explanation from developers and coders, the programmers that made this game. And some people collected information they could get from various sources close to this Supercell production company, and they wrote on various forums I found on the internet. You can check that out. I would not post any link in description for you to follow, but you can easily search on the internet for all the content you like. And this algorithm that is most important for this game, for you to realize how game works, is this matchmaking or match pairing algorithm, because the thing you want to know is how you get opponent. Because when you get to this game, you see there are some numbers all around here. These are resources, of course. These gems, dark elixir. You will not get dark elixir in lower levels, by the way. Just these two, gold and elixir. And these numbers here are achievements or trophies. Just so achievements also are these experience points for levels. So once you get to higher level, this number resets, and you need higher number to get to another level. So that's something you see when you join this game, and those numbers are something you aim to get higher or more of them. And also you want to make a big base, lots of objects here, and the way you put these objects around is by employing this builder and buying in shop. So to get your base upgraded fast, you need to employ these builders, and you can see I have 4 builders now, all employed, but this is not a maximum number of builders. As you can see, I have one more to buy, and I don't have enough gems. So once you realize that you need builders to make progress on building your base, you need to think about how to use smart these builders. And the way your base would expand is by putting more objects. And the way that you can put more objects here is in this shop. You can see there's some of these objects are not available now, and only will become available if I get to higher level. So the way that you can get more objects is by getting to higher level of your town hall. So this structure, upgrading this structure, this one town hall object, will allow you to get more once you start upgrading this town hall and get to higher levels, you will need more time to upgrade this, and you will be tempted to hurry and finish now this by spending these gems. And I warn every one of you to keep these gems, not spend them except for buying builders. That's all you need to do. And once you get to some higher level of this town hall, you get more structure to build, and you will realize then that since you need to wait more time for this builder hall to be upgraded, you have builders build all the objects from this shop available, and you start upgrading I would say these storages, because you need more place to put all this loot for this town hall to be upgraded. You need gold especially, so you will make 1 or 2 builders on these resources to prepare next upgrade, so you don't waste time, because this time for upgrading town hall is the longest time. And if you spend time on something else, you will slow down your upgrades. And the way I do upgrades is just making sure my one builder is busy upgrading this town hall. You cannot employ one builder to build two builders to build the same structure. You need just one builder per structure. So the algorithm doesn't allow that pairing of builders. And once you get to higher levels, you would want to try to get more of these trophies, because going up in these leagues will get you more these gems by completing achievements, and by attacking higher levels players you will get much more resources, because opponents on high level will have bigger storages and much more loot available to get. So that's something you will aim to get more trophies and to get more resources and to get more of these builders. So all that combined gets you think how to make sure that you maxed everything out. If you miss time to employ this builder for a few days, you lose precious time. So time is very important, and especially time for this builder. So make sure you always have 0 here number, because that means all your builders are employed and you are not wasting time, and so that time is also gems. So you don't want to lose gems, and make sure you don't spend this. So maybe you can buy some little bit to boost your upgrading, but I'm here in Serbia. We usually don't use this internet shopping and stuff, but we try to support companies in different ways, by collecting and some banking. I don't know how people do that, but it basically companies do fundraising for supporting other companies, but if you want to boost your progress, you can buy little gems and buy one builder or 2 builders. And I'm talking this just for perspective of regular player, the one who gets to this game and wants to max everything out, so wants to make sure that he's doing good progress. And the match pairing algorithm, that is the most important here for getting to be aware of how you get opponents and how to be prepared for such opponents, works by comparing trophies of opponents. So if you get, for example, to Town Hall level 7 and you don't have many of these trophies, for example you get few hundred here, you will get an opponent on attack in multiplayer game, someone who has similar number of trophies, plus minus 100, and so if you are Town Hall level 7 and your opponent can be Town Hall level 3, 4, up to highest levels. So nothing else is included in this algorithm, and that's something the developers were talking about, how this new matchmaking algorithm works. In the beginning, I think what happened, what was being, how algorithms were working, is by comparing Town Hall levels and level of progress of this base. And I don't know how that works. It probably was too complicated, and people done lots of fixes in this game to make sure that all problems gone. For example, one of the problems that was is this dark elixir storage has lots of this dark elixir inside, and it's very hard to get this from attacks. So people, what they do is just use that one spell to zap it, to just hit the storage. So this lightning spell will hit this storage a few of those will collect you free dark elixir. So that was something that is removed, and you can test that out in battle. So you can try to attack someone with this lightning spell and hit this storage, and you will see, you will not get this dark elixir because it's not collected that way. You need troops to collect this elixir, this dark elixir. Anyway, I'll just stop explaining further this algorithm and get back to chat window, because I see people posted something. And hello everyone, I'm sorry I didn't interact with you. I was searching internet and other stuff, so please stay now online. I'll now get back to this chat and see what did you guys wrote. Lomax, I'll now visit your base just to see where is your progress, on what level. And by the way, this is my profile, and I use this username for all of my social media, for all my games. You can find me if you would like. Send me friend requests, send messages, whatever you like. I use this name, so feel free to send this, make interaction, and we can connect in all media or many games and stuff. You can find me on the internet, just search my name. You don't even have to use hashtag, but just this name. It's very specific and will just lead you to my profiles. Anyway, let's search this guy. So did you get 5th builder? So congratulations if I got your profile, Mr. Cave Spirit. Congratulations for 5 builders. That's huge progress, and trust me, that will speed up your progress in this game. Maybe just collect more of these gems and spend those gems now. When you get 5th builder, you don't have anything more to think about. Just enjoy this game maximum as you want. I'm now looking at your base design, and can see you did more levels of these walls. It looks really nice. I got to say, this is impressive work. Let's see your other base. I cannot see all the structure, but let's see what level your build hall level 5. I will now after this chat we'll discuss about differences between builder hall and town hall, and differences in algorithms and how these all things work. Sorry for if you had some picture or video problems. I think my recorder here started bugging, and sorry about that. So if you ask me if there's something you need to upgrade, I would say just get busy these builders maximum. You will not you will not lose anything if you just have that builders all employed. If you have these on 0 here, the 0/5, I would say for you, you'll not lose any time. So whatever you upgrade, you will not lose any time in this game. So what I would recommend is maxed out this town hall, so get upgrades done continuously. So don't waste your time on just upgrading all around structure, but prepare next upgrade. When you are upgrading town hall, just make sure you prepare next upgrade for that, for second time. When your builder finish upgrading town hall, just get back that builder to continue to upgrade to the next level. For example, you're now level 6 as I was, and what I did is now upgraded to level 7, and I now continue upgrade to level 8. And if you can see my broadcast that I did also on this YouTube channel, and check out my profile, my channel, all videos. I think I also made a playlist of just Clash of Clans, and you can see the time that I made those videos, and you can see that I show my base and the levels of progress that I did, and how I employed these builders. What I did is collected all the gems I could and employed builders for upgrading the important structure for making my progress fast. So the thing I would do if I was in control of your base is just upgrade this town hall and get busy with builders to prepare next upgrade, and everything else is just, I don't know, since you have 5 builders, you don't have to aim for anything else, and just pick up all these obstacles that will get you more of these gems, and you can probably speed up some upgrading, some researching, and just to save time. And I guess that's all I can say. Anyway, I'll get back to my base. I send you friend request. If you like, you can accept that. You don't have to, of course, but I continue explaining about this matchmaking algorithm and for both bases, because I want to explain how it works for this builder's base, because you can see that there are many differences between two bases, also in attacks, there is difference in resources and the way stuff work. And as I searched the internet and found how attacks works is just comparing these trophies. So that's huge difference from start of this game till now. They just clear all the algorithm for searching the level of your base, the continuous play or whatever they look to. You cannot find that algorithm in total. I didn't find it on the internet, so I don't know if you guys could find that particular algorithm that was in use. But they just clear everything out and just following simple strategy. Follow these trophies and compare people with the same number of trophies. Doesn't matter town hall level, doesn't matter builder hall level. As you can see, I'm now in builder hall level 4. The next thing I'm going to do is just, as you can see, my builder is not busy. I need more of these resources. I will upgrade this builder hall to level 5 or level 6. And if you follow channel of this Supercell production company, and they made some videos, I think you can find here in news, on maybe in events. Let's see, yeah, here in news you have some videos about events, and on those events there are speakers who lead you through this game, and they sometimes mention some recommendations that could help you, and what I was doing is just following their recommendations, what they were saying, and some of them recommended upgrading everything to the maximum. So I don't think something is I think something's wrong now with this. I cannot escape. I'll need to just reset now this game. Sorry for this short pause, got a freeze on this screen, but just to talk about this matchmaking algorithm, it's really important, and I now got a few messages about it, just to get back to that point, and to all of you who are just joined this broadcast, you can ask me any question in chat window if you find me speaking about something else, and if you want me to get back to any point. You can also rewind this video because it's saved, but you can also directly ask me whatever you like to for me to explain, and you can also send me direct message to my profile, and you can also just use that chat window. Maybe I can help maybe some of other viewers, because this is going directly live on the internet. I'm trying to explain something that I found just searching and asking other people on the internet, on social media, and stuff that really shocked me is just how many differences in this design of code, not just visually. I think visually you cannot just see differences, but in that code, the stuff that's running this game, the huge difference was made. And the biggest one, I think, is this matchmaking, just focusing on number of trophies, nothing else. So you will get an opponent of similar number of trophies every time you go on search for an attack and go skip. Also, you don't get any difference. You will get in the short range of trophies, up and down, 50 maybe 200 trophies. I don't know what is that limit up and down from your number of trophies, but you will get really close, and it doesn't really matter what town level you are, just that number of trophies, nothing else. So you're huge. Everyone that you would wanted to know, that's your answer. So nothing else is included in this matchmaking algorithm. You will only get the opponent or the similar number of trophies. Doesn't matter if in this builder hole all the same in this matchmaking. You will get, if you make an attack, you will get someone who has similar number of trophies. For example, you can get someone who is town hall level 6. If you're builder hall level 4, you will get someone. There's a chance to get someone who has similar number of trophies, but he is builder hall level 6. So up and down in number of in levels of this builder hall doesn't matter, just trophies. I'm now in builder hall level 4, and I got a few people from builder hall level 6, and I was wondering why did I got them, and that was when I peaked my progress to 1700, and so that's less than 2000 trophies, and I got someone from builder hall levels 6. So the important stuff in this game, to not just looking and searching here what you can find, but just understanding something that is hidden, something that is really important, and that is this information will help you decide whether you will try to push your upgrades as much as possible and what to upgrade. So really important information. I hope I help many of you who were wondering how this game works, how it's designed, but this is a computer game, so you need to follow rules, and strict rules, not no mistakes. If something functions, because it's strictly designed to not do anything else, and something you cannot see here is what opponent you will get, and that information you really need. And I think maybe this game lacks that stuff, explanation of what opponent you will get and what level he is, and how to prepare for the opponent, not just go blind and assume that, for example, some people will assume that you will get opponent from the same town hall level, and that doesn't stick out, because I got, in my attacks, I got people from town hall level 8 and also town hall level 9, and also got people from lower levels. For example, let's see my previous attacks. I don't see the town hall level, but anyway, I got people from as opponent from town hall level 4 even, and that's huge difference. So important stuff is to just know this, that make all the difference. Anyway, I see messages coming to my profile. Some of these messages are too just complex for me to answer and to spend time for this broadcast. Some of you asked me about Serbia and stuff, like how it works here, and basically about my country. And I think that's probably for some other video, or I just send you some reply, and feel free to interact with me. As I said previously in this broadcast, this is my username that I use across social media, across my gaming, and you can find me. Just search my name and this username, and you will find me. If you find someone with this name, that will probably be me. When I usually log into some game and sign in, open profile and type this name, it's usually available. So if you find this name somewhere, that probably be me, and we can connect in various social media stuff, network, and also this game. I like to interact with people, to talk about something. That's why I opened this YouTube channel, and just to express my experience and try to help people to answer the questions that they are looking for. And when I play games, and just search the problems, search something that needs to be answered, something that will make people wonder, spend time just thinking about, should I do that, should I do this, and just waste of time on frustration, not knowing how something does. And especially if you get stuck on some point where you don't know how something works, and you search the internet all around looking for an answer, you cannot find strict and definite answer. There's the big problem, because when you get to some point of this game, for example, if you, as me, playing for a month and some constant playing, and you get stuck to some point and don't know how to achieve something, how to get some achievements done, and you wonder if you waste time and should you quit this game, and you don't want to quit because it's fun game, and but you don't know what to do. And I hope I answered some of these questions. Were really important to me, and I guess also important to you. So I now realize I can change something in my base. But also, as I said, this is my name all across social media, on every game. And if you have any question about any game, in any stuff, just post me message. That would be really great to see people ask me something. And don't be ashamed to ask me if there's some problems, if there is something you don't understand. I will really try to answer this, and I found that interesting also for me. Maybe you can recommend me some stuff here, not just search for an answer, but also you could help me with some advice and whatever. We'd really appreciate that. I'm broadcasting this live from Belgrade, Serbia, watching analytics on this YouTube channel that I recently opened, and I really feel happy when I see people from all over the world come and watch this video, and especially when you just start interacting by sending messages, say hello even, really makes a difference for me. Really feels nice to know that people for all over the world, Asia, Africa, South America, North America, Australia, all over the world people join this broadcast, and really fun stuff. It doesn't matter how many people join, it's always fun to see even low number when I see people watching and interacting. So by the way, I see people who just newly come to this broadcast, and maybe you're now expecting me to just explain this algorithm that I posted in title of this video, but I talked about it recently, and if you miss that out, you can rewind this broadcast, because I enabled that, and you can find any answer. And if you don't find the answer for this topic, for this title of this video, you can ask me in chat window, or anyone who is interacting here. I see people live here join and I'll see people who just join and stay, and when you join and from where, that's really fun stuff to watch. It isn't spying, it's just country. I just see what country people come in and are there live, and when they come and when they leave chat and this broadcast. Really fun stuff to watch. I enjoy just watching analytics and waiting for messages and talking about something that I prepared as topic, because I searched this internet and really wondered how to play on the right way this game, and you can see I think I'm doing a good job, because I realized these builders this builder's time is really important, and you can see what I'm upgrading. So this laboratory, I upgraded all my troops to maximum that I could for my previous level of this laboratory, and I got all my troops in the highest level possible. So this is what I could do, and I'm upgrading now this laboratory to get all my troops researched further. Also I have this defense hidden Tesla stuff, barracks, to unlock more of these troops. Also this town hall, which is mandatory for me to have. So that's something you do. You do resources upgrades, storages, you do town hall, of course, you do some defense stuff, and that's probably all you need to do in this game to maintain this upgrading process. And of course you need more builders, and to get them you need to get more trophies, because you need more achievements done. And also in this base you don't have to buy more of these builders. This is just one builder, and he has his own base, and he's the one who is just upgrading everything. And the problem is he needs his own resources for that, and you need to know how to manage these resources. Just when you complete daily activity and get 3 wins, you will get many resources, and you need to think how to spend them. And you can see this builder is now wasting time, and to make sure that I get him busy, I need to upgrade this builder hall, because I will get available more of these objects in this shop, and just start upgrading all my base. Anyway, if you have any more questions, I'm just typing here on my phone answer for this question, this big question that I have about my country. But anyone who would like to ask me anything really nice, use this chat. I see people ask me about this clan. This is not my clan that I didn't found it. I'm not leader, and I just joined it because I wanted resources, and I got resources for other clanmates. Really fun to be in this clan, and I would call every one of you to just join here. You can see the name of this clan. Here is the tag, you can find it. So please feel free to join this. We are really successful in attacks, other clans, really active people, and if you want to play actively. Also, some of things that I want to mention is probably not related to algorithm, but the best thing you need to know, the most important thing to know about this clan is when you open your own clan, you need really to make really much big upgrades in your number of trophies to attract more people, because I started a clan very early in this game and I had low number of trophies, couldn't find anyone to join, and opening your own clan in this game is just a waste of time. You don't have to do it. It's just much simpler to join some clan, whatever it is. You don't need your own clan, really. You will just waste time. You don't have any achievements for making your own clan successful and so on. You can just join someone's clan, that's it. It doesn't matter if you just just made your own clan today and don't have anyone in your clan, or just made your clan a year or 2 years ago and exactly don't have anyone in your clan. So don't bother with your clan, just delete it and join some successful and some really fun clan that you can enjoy. I really like interacting with people from my clan, and it was really fun to go into war. I will now show you how it looks in these clan wars. So I done 2 attacks, I think. Here someone, I think these 2 guys I attacked, or maybe someone else, I don't know really now to find. I think yes, these 2 guys I attacked. You can see I get just 50%, 2 stars, and here also 2 stars, but you can see a really boosted number of stars for this clan wars. And here is this live statistics. You can see that we were really successful, and when we lose, we just lose for about very low difference, and when we win, it's usually annihilation. And you can see we also had few full victories, 120 stars, so maximum victory is 100%. So it's not bad in this clan. It's really fun. So that's an invite to join this clan that I joined, not my clan, but doesn't really matter. But anyway, for this algorithms that run these games, you can ask me whatever you like, and I hope I answered this important one about this matchmaking, match pairing algorithm that will get you your opponent in this multiplayer game. So just trophies, get more trophies that you can, and you will get stronger opponents, and doesn't matter if you are low with this town hall level, but to make strong you just need to upgrade this town hall as maximum as possible. You can, if you're low level with this town hall, all your progress is really slowed down, and I don't recommend staying in lower levels with this town hall, just waste time. So here my advice, just upgrade everything to maximum with this centerpiece, this one structure that is really important, this builder base, builder hall, and let's just boost something here, and town hall, of course. Let's go ahead and do an attack. Hope this works at least for 1 star, but doesn't matter if I fail. I don't really push for these trophies because I don't have something more to gain. As you see, I get some of this resource, that's enough for me. I attack with a really weak army, and I don't really care if I don't succeed in getting to high number of trophies really fast. So anyone who just joined, once again to repeat, if you're searching an answer that probably brought you to this broadcast, so how this matchmaking algorithm works for home village and builder base, you can rewind this video. You can ask me particular question that you like me to answer, and also you can find this broadcast as saved video after I finish this broadcast, and you can rewind also. There I will probably put some more information in description of this video, but just to summarize, it has been some fixes in algorithms that run this game, and one of the most important is just determining how this matchmaking works, and it works by just comparing number of trophies. Doesn't think about your level of your builder's hall base, builder's hall structure, that object that is really important for your determining what level you are. It doesn't really matter. Nothing of that is mentioned in the algorithm. You just get the opponent with the similar number of trophies, nothing else. So if you wonder if you are at builder hall level 4 as me, will you get an opponent with a similar builder's hall level? Maybe how higher, if you get someone higher, it really doesn't matter. You will get opponent with a similar number of trophies, that's it. And that works the same for your home village. So you will get just the opponent with a similar number of trophies. Doesn't matter if it's town hall level 3 and versus town hall level 7, really doesn't matter. And I got someone who is even 3 levels lower than me as opponent, and I get opponent which is higher level. I think 2 levels were highest difference. But anyway, that really doesn't matter, just these trophies. And you don't need to rush to get more trophies, because if you rush you will get really strong opponents. What I would recommend you to do and how to play is just to level up onto some level that you can that is suitable for you to maintain the biggest income you can get of these resources, and to make sure that your progress is stabilized in some level. For example, what I do is make this Gibbers army. It's making an army of low level troops like these Barbarians, Archers and Giants that I like to make. And with this army I try to make as much as possible of these resources, and I get all of these resources for just using this army. And if I attack some opponent who has really strong base, I will not get resources collected. So that's something to be aware, that as much as you grow with your trophies, your opponents will get stronger bases and stronger defenses, and if you're using the lowest level troop that you can, your troops will not get to collect resources enough for you to make some progress. You will start declining in your numbers of trophies. And if you're using armies that have troops with high levels, very costly, very much long time to produce, when you get to some higher number of trophies, I assume that you will probably be more effective in battle. But if you get to some high level of trophies, you will exactly come to the same problem, because you will get the strong opponent. And the thing that you will have is that you can produce strong army, but not if you compare it to your level of opponent. So your stronger army will have a strong opponent, so you don't have to spend lots of this elixir to produce strong army, because you cannot do anything with that strong army. So what I do is just level on some number of trophies that I can maintain with this low cost, very fast producing army. And the very benefit of having the low level troop army is that they can be produced fast. And when you have barracks on low levels, you can see that every barrack upgraded to high level will reduce time to produce your troops. Also, lower troops can be increased in levels in this laboratory very fast, and you can have available more of these upgrades. As you can see here, I didn't upgrade this wizard, but I upgraded all the other troops to some high level, just because it's cheaper, and something that I really recommend you to do. So I hope this also answers some other questions that I didn't put in title of this video, but I assume that you wonder how everything works in this game, so not just this one thing but everything else. And you don't really need to watch all this broadcast. You can just wait for me to save this broadcast as video, so that you can rewind to any point you find interesting and any point you can find an answer. And also you can ask me any question. It doesn't matter if this broadcast is finished and save this video, you can just post a comment below video. And I guess you know how commenting in YouTube works. You just scroll down the video and you can see a comment section. You can write anything you like, and if I see comment, I get notified and I'll try to answer. You can also send me a direct private message. I can also answer that way. So let's see what else is you find interesting I'll continue this broadcast. I think we're now completing 1 hour of this stream. Yeah, and I can continue with this broadcast a little longer. I just wait for you to post any question if you like, and just search internet here and see if there is something I can talk about to help you get more information about this game and help you decide how to play. So that is it. I will just make to turn off my microphone to make a pause in that broadcast, but I'm here, so don't worry. You can try. You can type anything you like in chat, and I will unmute my microphone and get back to this talking. So get back after some pause. My microphone will be turned off. Not this broadcast. This broadcast will continue. here I am back after this pause, live broadcasting from Belgrade, Serbia. Hope you enjoyed this video so far, and during this pause I saw something that I wanted to show, but I just gonna go to make an attack now. So that is how I am attacking, just letting everything go at once. I don't know if it is smart strategy, but I like it. I just spend everything and watch how it goes. And 1 star is really good, just to see if this town hall will be destroyed. I think I'm making, yes, 2 stars, really nice. And you can see I'm just using simple low-level army and making successful attacks on this for resources and staying level on some progress with my trophies. Well, this is a really successful attack. 17 trophies. As you see, I'm maintaining the number of trophies that will keep me in this league, because this league is requires 1,200 trophies, and I can stay in that league because I have because I have researched my troops, these low-level troops, and they will provide me enough strength to make income. So I'm back with the topic that I made in title of this video about algorithms that make this game, not just matchmaking. If you just joined this broadcast, that matchmaking algorithm I discussed during that first hour of this broadcast, and I just want to talk about some other stuff. First of all, something that you can see how it works are these resource collectors, such as these elixir collectors, such as mines, and you have on display the rate. You can see info and the production rate here. So that's something you can see that is available for you. What you cannot see is the next upgrade, how it comes. Maybe you can assume the progress rate, because once you upgrade a few levels, you will get some knowledge about how much would be increase if you make another upgrade. So how do you determine how to make a best pick for next upgrade? You have here suggested upgrades, and things that these suggestion upgrades have in common is they're the cheapest possible you have possible to make. And I don't know why they made this just a recommendation. If you made just this cheapest, you won't have huge upgrades, huge growth of your base. You will just upgrade the lowest cost objects, not to make some smart upgrade of other stuff. As you can see here, what is suggested for me are these barracks and bombs. These bombs really don't make any influence on your upgrade of your town. Just this town hall makes huge influence because everything depends on it. Also, researching of your troops depends on the level of your laboratory, so that means those things are much better to be recommended, and you will probably not have those stuff in here. And I would say that's different stuff, how this algorithm of recommending your upgrades works. It just finds the cheapest one. Maybe that will help if you have if you play in continuous time. For example, if you spend 1 or 2 hours on this game and want to just make a few fast upgrades of the ones that don't require much time. For example, those that last few minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 45 minutes, up to an hour, 2 hours maybe, and it is probably good to see these suggested upgrades. And it's not just one, you can see there are 3 suggested for me, and out of those you would probably want to upgrade, to pick something that is nice to upgrade, such as these barracks. They will speed up some speed time of some training time from my giants, for example, one of my troops, and that would be really helpful on long term, because if I want to play in a continuous time in a row to make a few attacks while I'm online, I will probably want to make my troops made fast. And if I speed, for example, this production of giants, and this upgrade will last for 2 hours, for this upgrade I will get reduced time for making my troops that I regularly use. And as you can see, all my troops that I have here in quick train are including lots of these giants, so I need to make that upgrade of this barracks. So that's something that I will make when I get available builder. But so that's small upgrades that you will probably find, and they are not really influential on your stats and stuff like that. So this is just to speed up the production of your troops. Also here you have this clock tower, and I suggest starting upgrades before you boost your structures to work faster, 8 times faster or 7 times faster, I think, because you are not if you start the clock first and then start upgrades, you will not save as much time. So that's something to notice. You can notice that, you don't have to follow the algorithm, but something you can realize here just watching this. Also in this base you have this battle machine, and this battle machine has some feature that you probably saw from others attackers, if you've probably encountered someone who has builder hall level 5 or 6 attacking you. This battle machine is really making difference about strengthening your attack, because it has the possibility to regenerate, and that's something that your all other troops can't. And that's something you will need to aim to get one of these battle machines that will make huge difference, and when you have battle machine it will boost up your number of trophies. Also, this home village, you can see in your army section here, there are some troops that are heroes actually, and you need this dark elixir, and that's something I really recommend to push to buy. It's really nice to have heroes. Anyway, since I made my point in this broadcast about how something works and showed you everything that I could find, most of the things that I can find useful to share with you, I will end this broadcast now and save this broadcast as a video on my profile on YouTube. You can find it on my playlist that I made just for Clash of Clans, or just search on YouTube search engine and you will find this particular video. It will be enabled comments. You can write anything you want, any question you have about this video if wasn't answered, and stay tuned for my later content. You can subscribe to my channel, it has lots of content. I put many videos. I hope they are useful for you, or some of them are just for fun, some of them are advice and tips and something that you can find useful. Many of them have music, and hope you enjoy just surfing through my channel, and I hope I see you next time. It's really nice to see regular viewers. I usually start to broadcast around 8 p.m. Central European time, and I see people who regularly join and start chatting with me and with other viewers. Really nice to see someone who has started to regularly watch your channel, even though this channel is not having many views and many people joining. But I think it's starting, even though it started from zero, starting really nicely, and I'm happy with this progress. Anyone who joins is really great stuff. So I will end this broadcast. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate your time, and see you next time.